Yo, what up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego. What the hell? What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back. Hey, we about to do it one time for your mind. Check it. We in the. Let's get it. I'm in the city, don't sleep, don't creep like TLC. I'm trying to catch the beat. I need some tea. Where y'all at? Hey. Where y'all at? Where y'all from? Tell me where you at, where you at, where you from. We about to talk about this game.
Gigi, I've decided not to leave this town. Maybe I can stay.
West side of Corpus Christi, Texas. Anything for Salinas. Selena y los Dinos.
Trusting your spirit. Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yes. We said bless. Make sure y'all come in and smash the like button. Wake y'all punk ass up. Yeah, we back up in it. Randy Ridley, we in the building, we in the building. Where y'all at? Tell me where y'all at, where y'all at. Y'all still sleep? Wake up. This is the Wake Up and Bake Up show. For all my smokers and all you jokers. That's a good question, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till more people show up to answer. Damn, everybody really sleep. I might just come back then. YouTube is moving a little slow. Man, YouTube been killing me. A vampire stream. It's weird because it's inversed. I'm looking at it right now. It's like inversed. A vampire stream. Oh, we the livest. Someone said I met Al Heyman. You didn't meet no Al Heyman. Al Heyman family don't even know who he is. Eagle Valley the Dawn. Once again, this song. He didn't meet Al Heyman. He just saying that. Al Heyman got 3 pictures. One, he's smiling like, oh, you motherfuckers. Like that. The other one, he's just like, and then there's one with him and Berto and then Floyd. Those are like the only 3 pictures. It's like no date, no time. I don't know what fight it was at. It's just, like, who took that picture? See, and you know what's weird about the Al Heyman thing? Is he was at whatever fight that was where he's in the crowd with Berto and Floyd, and he just never went to fights after that. Like, he just, I know what time it is. I'm on this East Coast time. I'm still in Miami. I ain't even purchased my flight to New York. We gonna just wing it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Tom Etheridge, Ego, when do you sleep? Motherfucker, I'm asleep right now. This is sleep. I do this in my sleep. I'm asleep right now. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm asleep. I'm sleep talking. We make money while we sleep. We do these podcasts, these live streams. We got the livest live streams, and I'm doing it in my sleep. That's how easy. I ain't never going back to a regular job. You know why? Because this shit too easy. Okay. We done the livest live gates. In 1 year, we outsold Bad Boy, LaFace, Nas, all the other bullshit y'all was listening to. In 1 year. Death Row East, believe in that. Listen, I'm trying to wait for some people. Smash the fucking like button. The more people come, the sooner we can get this to popping. It's that simple. I told y'all Ego was gonna have that jet lag. That's what I'm saying. My sleep is just gonna be fucked up this week because I be staying up California late. So this ain't shit to me. So when I'm gonna be at the Charlo shit, probably tired. But fuck it. We don't get tired. We just work. We just hustle. We just work. We grind, and we do what's right for boxing. Salute to all my real ones. It's easy because you work hard and make it easy. Point to the easy work. That's what I'm talking about. And I want to hopefully motivate y'all to do the same thing. Whatever you're doing, apply yourself, get a working game plan, adjust, make adjustments in that game plan. You gotta be a chameleon in this game. I'm a fucking chameleon. That's why we straight killing. I guess I'm the rap villain. You know, we just, man, we feeling so sharp. I'm trying to tell y'all how this is about to be a real problem. But y'all will see. The beer looking nice, you know, on the East Coast. The beer's still looking gravy. We just doing what we gotta do. Give me a couple seconds and then we're gonna get to the money. So, I was reading an article. Shout out to dailymail.co.uk. You know, I got a video on the way coming about it, talking about it. And, hold on, let me turn this down. We need to get the vocals crispy. Manuel Gabriel, who you telling? 15 mil for not being in a big fight is good? Is good, motherfucker. That's great. Listen, this is what I kind of tried to warn you guys about. DAZN being so desperate, they're fucking around overpaying Canelo. Canelo is out here eating. If that report is true and they gave him $15 million for Rocky Fielding, then they're definitely overpaying. I'm not saying this from a place of hate. Go get your bread, get that bag, Canelo. I ain't born ready. Like, that's cool. You know, do what you will with it. But listen, the reason why, so I know some people, oh, stop hating, let Canelo get his money. Like, listen, the reason I'm talking about it is because if y'all want to see DAZN for years to come, they're going to have to start making profits. It's that simple. You know, so it's good. Everything, like, it's good in the here and now. You know, for Canelo, it's good. But at the end of the day, that's that man's money. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people, they be dick riding. Like, they like a fighter, so he's like, yeah, Canelo got 15 million. What do you have to say for yourself? That's great for him. I'm a boxing fan. So he ain't giving me no money. So I just want to see the sport of boxing flourish. Not, you know, one man's bank account flourish. And if their bank account does flourish, I want to see it flourish as a result of, you know, giving back to boxing. We all know the article that said this, again, dailymail.co.uk, that said he got 15 mil for this, right? That's what they're quoted. They said in the article, and it's a UK-based website, they said he got paid, he took out an installment of $15 million, blah, 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 for this fight. And this is a UK-based website, and they said it was a pure mismatch. You know, like I said, there's a lot of the people that be like, no matter what, they're just like, yeah, Canelo. You know, that's cool. We're not worried about that. That's man fanship. That's a lot of money for this level of fight. So, congrats to Canelo. But, you know, 15 million, like, I'm really starting to, I told you, sometimes people got money, they don't know what they're doing with it. Like, you got to know the sport of boxing. Because, you know, I'm not even going to say too, well, it don't matter because this is like old shit and you don't know who. But, so, me and my partners, well, not really even me. Basically, long story short, in the Bay Area, back in the day, like probably 10 plus years ago, you know, statute of limitation, there was this girl, and I guess she was working at a gas station, and she found some type of like lick or whatever where she was allowing people to get gas and not pay for it, or pay certain, like she was hooking them up with gas. It was some weird shit like that, you know, some kind of scam or whatever, where, you know, the money wasn't, you know, I don't know what the fuck she was doing, to be honest. It wasn't my business. So a lot of people I knew out here in the Bay at the time, they're like, yeah, I want to go see, you know, Wilma, you know, Betty, whatever her name was. You know, I'm not obviously gonna say her real name, but yeah, Marge Simpson, she's at the thing. And my partners, they were fucking around going to the gas station. It's not a scam. What? Anyway, I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, the Marge Simpson chick, whatever her name was, right? She was working at the gas station, and they was going to the gas station, filling up, you know, and getting gas for the low, you know. I don't know what the fuck she was doing, but she was doing it. And you know, my partners, they was like, oh shit, you know, $60 worth of gas for 10. So they like, count me in, bruh, feel me, bruh. This was during the hyphy era, so you know, niggas didn't care. Like, motherfuckers just, yeah, bruh, it's lit, bruh, you know. Man, that shit hella dope, bruh, you know, whatever. And they was doing it, you know. We was driving extra places and shit, you know, going deep and shit, Manteca and like, you know, Monterey, going like just wasting gas because we was getting it for the low. I never ended up going to really get my car, cause she ended up getting like caught up in the system or something. So I never really got it for me, but it was working for them. But anyway, the reason I brought that up is because just like anything like that, the ride is fun, you know. Hey man, they was doing it. We was like driving to Sac and back, you know. oh, I left something. I'm about to go get some more eggs. Let me drive back. We was doing the fool, because he had all the gas. He had the gas plug. That's the real plug. Fuck, I know people who have pill plug and shit. If you can get the plug on gas in California, you're fucking winning. I would rather have gas plug than really any other plug, because gas is stupid. The price you pay for gas in California is everybody type stupid. That shit is stupid. If you could get a connect, man, fuck pills and Molly, all that, lean, fuck all that. If you can get a gas plug, anyway, they had the gas plug. They had the gas lady on deck. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I'm trying to tell you where I come from. I'm trying to tell you, Bay Area be hustling. It's like quiet as kept. People don't understand. The Bay Area, man, we don't get our credit. We be wiggling a little bit. You know what I'm saying? The shit should be kind of smirkish. You feel me? Bay, you gotta learn how to like move. See, I don't know about you come out to the Bay now, it's a little bit different. I'm talking about when the side shows was yanking and motherfuckers was saying words like yanking and hyphy, when Mac Dre was alive. This shit was stupid. That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all don't understand. But anyway, they had the gas lady on deck getting hella gas for the low, whatever she was doing. The reason I even brought this story up is because at the end of the day, it was cool. Like, they were doing it was working, but then she fuck around and got caught up, whatever. I don't know what she was doing. I don't ask too many questions. I'm from the Bay. We don't ask too many questions, bro. Feel me? Right? I don't know what she was doing. She got caught up because I asked him what happened later, and oh yeah, it's all bad. That's what Bay Area people said back in the day. Hey, what happened with Lisa Simpson? What happened with Marge Simpson? Oh, it's bad, bruh. And then he told me she got crossed up in it. But anyway, the point being, the reason I brought it up is shit was cool. It was working. People was getting the free gas. But look at what happened in the end. She probably caught a felony or whatever the fuck happened. Had to pay restitution or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what happened to her really. But you think the motherfucker that was getting the free gas went back and put money on her books and shit? The game is crazy. So the reason I'm bringing this up is because DAZN, they got legal bread, so they're breaking bread on Canelo. That's cool. Everything's cool. Everyone's winning. Canelo's team's doing great. But I'm telling you, no business can last unless you're making profit. That's it. You look at I was watching a show. It's so crazy too, and I'll get maybe a little bit more into it. But I was watching on the plane, to Miami on Netflix. It's called The Real Narcos or The Real Story of Narcos or some shit like that. And they got this white dude who's like a former, I don't know what his position was, but drug enforcement agency agent, kind of buff. He's from Australia or England or whatever. This dude is a fool. He's going to the cartels, meeting up with the, people, the some ranking people, and doing an interview. And they were saying they make, the Mexican cartels make $3 to something billion a year. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's big business. So that's how it can keep going, because it's big. Look how lucrative it is. That's what it is. But no business, whether it's the drug game, whether it's a legal a restaurant, that you have to get something back for it. How am I, okay, listen, let's say I wasn't making nothing on YouTube. I was just doing this for a hobby or something. How could I come to Miami? How can I come to the Charlo brothers fight? You wouldn't be able to facilitate those things. So, like I said, this is the first fight. They definitely overpaid. If that's anywhere near true, they overpaid. $15 million for Rocky Fielding. Break it down. The fight lasted 3 rounds. He got $5 million a round? What? DAZN overpaid like a motherfucker if that's anywhere near true. It's a 3-round fight. This motherfucker got $5 million per round. That's simple math. 5 times 3. This simple math matters. Mathematicas. This shit is easy. if he got $15 million like this report is saying, Canelo out here fucking eating, dog. That's $5 million a round for some easy work. So anyway, maybe that was his free space, like bingo, you know. Maybe that was his free space, but you know, I really feel DAZN is gonna get to a point where they're gonna start demanding more and being like, it's just this. How do you think I called everything that with the HBO? For the people that follow my channel, HBO Boxing, I called this before anybody. Everybody was chicken shit. See, I'm not chicken shit. You know, if I'm right on something, then that is what it is. But if I'm wrong, then I'll be like, oh shit, my bad, I was way wrong. But I don't wait. I don't wait for motherfuckers for something to become popular and then do it. That's how a lot of people do. Even like a lot of people that you see saying similar stuff, they waited. You know, I'm sitting up here on the front line getting my head ripped off for saying certain things. And they waited. They waited till the coast was clear. And then, you know, new media started winning. And then people come out and start supporting it. But man, I was getting people like when I said Triple G, he ducked Andre Ward. I was like, he didn't want no smoke. Yeah, it was just me. It was me and Dante. Me and Dante was saying stuff like that. That shit was not popular because at the time Triple G could do no wrong for the man fans because they had a new, you know, hope to cling on to. You know, so I'll be on the front lines. I'll be in the, you know, I'll be on the front lines that, you know, like the people on Saving Private Ryan that stormed Normandy. I'd be like right there with these issues when it's not cool. It's one thing if you wait and then drive the you know, the enemies back and then now people come, reinforcements come. I'm talking about I'm doing this shit when, you know, it's not fashionable to say. This is not wishful thinking or like a lot of these like promoters and stuff, they'll say stuff that's not true, but they'll say it wishful thinking. I'm not wishing this up on anybody. You know, the more boxing for us, that's good. But I'm just saying DAZN is going to get to a point where they got to turn profit. You know, it's just the reality of any business. And then Derek Chisora and Dillian White are not, that's not even going to be on DAZN? What? Are you kidding me? You get what I'm saying? Like, how you didn't put that up? So, like, I'm telling you, this is seeming like the DAZN decision making wise. Some of their decisions are seeming like HBO boxing at the end of HBO boxing, like the last, you know, year and a half or a couple of years. I'm telling you, weird decisions, weird. Like HBO would have the biggest fight of their calendar, Canelo Triple G, but you don't do a face-off. But you'll do like, you know, a face-off for a lesser fight in the past. It just doesn't make sense. Moses Rubio. Look at the names, the profile pictures, and the usernames of the people doing the most hating. Moses Rubio says you don't know shit about, bro. You don't know shit, bro. As long as you watch me, I'm good with that. You don't even watch boxing? Now you just sound stupid. If you saying you don't know shit about boxing or whatever, right? That part would have been cool. But then you decided to up the idiocracy and said I don't even watch boxing, which is horrible. Now you should have just left it. You don't know boxing. But then when you try to tell the people I don't even watch boxing, that just made you look like an idiot. I don't watch it, but I do a post-fight on probably majority of the fights, but okay. Anywho, DAZN, I just think they need to make a couple stronger decisions. Like Dillian White, Derek Chisora. You didn't get that? $10 a month for DAZN. Now the motherfucker's asking me Mikey or Errol Spence. Why would you ask me if you just proclaim that I don't watch boxing? Why would you ask me if you just proclaim that I don't know shit about boxing? But now you want to hear my opinion. I gotta get this motherfucker the fuck off, because that's just stupid. Hold on, Moses Rubio, he gotta go. Gotta go. Bye, see ya. Wouldn't wanna be ya. See how ignorant this shit is? He says you don't watch boxing. you don't know shit about boxing. Which one is it? I don't know shit about it or I don't watch it. You know, those almost don't even go together. And then he start asking me who's my opinion on the winner. Get him out of here. You know, anyway, bottom line is, if that report is true and Canelo got 15 million, that means he got $5 million per round for some easy work. You know, it don't matter how much money you have, you gotta get something back. It don't matter. So we'll see how it all plays out, but that's a lot of money for Canelo. Canelo, just to put this in perspective, Canelo's guarantee for Floyd was $5 million. So if he got 15 million for fighting Rocky Fielding, then he winning. Obviously, he made more than 5 million when it was said and done, because Floyd Mayweather, Canelo did like 2.4 million or something. You get what I'm saying? So he could have made more than that in the Floyd fight from the back end, but his guarantee was only $5 million. So to me, that kind of shows a level of desperation. I told you, I think I have it pretty mapped out. DAZN left it to Eddie Hearns. They left it to Eddie Hearns. They thought Eddie Hearns could deliver all these PBC fighters, right? And, you know, the Errol Spences and the guys that were hot, bring all these commodities from over there on PBC or the free agency world, which is not that much, but they thought they could bring them all. He would bring them back, right? And get DAZN on and popping. When that didn't happen, and then, you know, the biggest names that came back were probably Jesse Vargas, Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade, Gerald Big Baby Miller, you know, guys who aren't household names, guys who, you know, had inactivity or bad promotion before, whatever. Then they're like, oh shit, what do we do? You know, and then they, you know, HBO bowed out of boxing. So they threw a whole bunch of money at Canelo. But doing that could have consequences, because you threw a whole bunch. Now who's he gonna fight? He getting a lot of money fighting Rocky Fielding. So like, I mean, I understand Canelo's past resume. I understand what his team is saying. I understand what he's saying. He said, I want to make the best fights, you know? So hopefully he does. But here's why, like I said, seeing is believing, because he just said, I want to make the best fights. And we all know that Rocky Fielding wasn't one of them. So why did that even come into place? Do you get what I'm saying? Ego, do you have the link to be a member? Underneath every video, it says subscribe, and there's a box next to it that says join. That's all you have to do. It should be on mobile, desktop. There's a join button underneath the video player, and that's all you have to do. But anyway, the bottom line is, like I said, that's a lot of money. And you're basically throwing a huge wad of money at Canelo, expecting him to get bring back the return, like, you know, return on your investment. The join thing is like Twitch and Patreon to help support creators you like. Then there's some additional perks and stuff. Hey, Ego, always grinding, man. Respect your work ethic and knowledge. Your impressions are also funny as fuck, killing me. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Thank you. Appreciate that. So, you know, like Dillian White, Derek Chisora, how you let Showtime get that? They giving money away. See, that's what Real Brother 32. We know what it is. That's what I'm saying. So like I said, it's just like the girl giving gas. We got a new member with the Army Green, Manuel Gabriel. Appreciate you. Can we get some claps? We got a new member. Shit, give me a little bit of time. I might have more members in the zone in a minute. Yo, can we get some claps for my man, Manuel Gabriel? I'm the new DAZN. We getting apps. we getting... Let me stop. Yeah, there should be a join button. I don't know, exit and then come back. We need some clap emojis. Thank you, appreciate you. You know, the joins are probably like, I'm gonna try to get out to more because that I'll probably be able to bang out even more content, early access and stuff, because I'll be able to get interviews and, you know, when I'm out on fight weeks. I'll figure it out. I'm gonna do some stuff for the members. Told you, new media. But anyway, 15 million for Rocky Fielding. That man got 5 million a round. You know, if that's anywhere true. Again, I'm quoting the dailymail.co.uk. And like I said, if that number's anywhere close to accurate, then that means Canelo is out here winning. But this is the thing for me. I care about what's right for boxing. Like, no disrespect to Canelo, him getting money is good for him and his family, you know, and his team, and to show people that it's doable. But that doesn't translate into me as a fan getting what I want. No, Rocky didn't get 15 million. Canelo got 15. Hey, y'all tripping. Y'all trying to spin the shit. Man, if Rocky Fielding got 15 million for that, then I'm in the wrong profession, because he didn't do anything. You know, like, because I've already even seen articles that are talking about Callum Smith. Listen, no doubt Canelo versus Callum Smith is a better fight and more dangerous than Rocky Fielding, because I've actually checked out Callum Smith. But that's not what boxing needs to me. That's not the best fight out there. That, like, you know, I'm not going to, like, I wouldn't be super hurt if he fought Callum Smith, like super mad. But that's not that, you know, you're skipping around relevant people. Daniel Jacobs, Charlo. You know, how has Callum Smith done so much more than them? I mean, just tell me. What more has Callum Smith done? Because he was in the World Boxing Super Series and he beat George Groves, who already got beat by Badu Jack, knocked the fuck out by Carl Froch twice, you know, especially the second one. But George Groves' leg was folded up underneath him. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to shit on his win, because that was good for where he's at in his career. But I don't want to see Canelo fight. That's what see, this is people trying to skip levels. Same thing with Joshua. Why don't you fight Wilder, Fury, Luis Ortiz? You know, you don't have to bring Usyk and all these people out the woodwork and try to resurrect Klitschko and get creative. Stick to the game plan, you know, stick to what the fans keep telling. Like, every Anthony Joshua interview, they're asking about Wilder, maybe Fury too. Nobody's asking you about Usyk. Nobody at DAZN, when he was just on there, they didn't say anything about, hey, did you watch Usyk versus Bellew? Hey, what'd you think? Hey, what do you think about Usyk? Because that's not the flavor, you know? That's not what people are tripping off right now. People want to see you in there with certain guys. You know, you don't have to see, people want to overcomplicate it, and they're overcomplicating it to me because they know the inherent risk in fighting the people that the fans want you to fight. So, you know, that it remains to be seen what Canelo does, but I hope he picks the right thing, because the spotlight's on him. You know, he's making real good money. I don't really want to see Callum Smith. That, you know, that's like, I'm gonna be real. Callum Smith he looks powerful, he looks strong, he looks solid, but he comes from a European style. He's tall and big. I think what would give Canelo more problems are black fighters. You know, and some people might not understand that. Or even a Mexican fighter like Zurdo Ramirez, right? And I'm gonna explain why. Because it's not just about stereotyping, because not all black fighters fight alike, but you've seen Abel Sanchez try to do it. The thing is, it's not even just black fighters, it's the available top level black fighters. You get what I'm saying? I'm not just saying, like, if you put him in there with James Kirkland, we already seen what happened, you know? It's the top rated black fighters, the top rated Mexican fighters, like Zurdo Ramirez or David Benavidez versus Canelo. That would give him issue, because look at how they fight. And they have size. Zurdo and David Benavidez are like 6 feet plus. And, you know, David Benavidez, I think he has more boxing ability, but he has power. He lets his hands go, combination. He's young, hasn't been beat yet, so he's just feeling it. Zurdo Ramirez is like not as skilled defense-wise and stuff, but he's durable, he's rugged. He would be doing it for the pride of Mexico and, you know, shit like that. So those are two Mexican fighters that present more danger to me because of how they fight. Then you look at the top level black fighters that he could fight. Danny Jacobs, you know, Charlo, Demetrius Andrade. The reason why I think that would give him more problems is because Canelo himself is slick. So he would be dealing with fellow slick, multi-dimensional fighters, not one-dimensional fighters, who have more to their game than just, you know, height, strength. You know, they have height, strength, but they also have a style that could be very interesting. Ego, you think Jacobs should have called out Canelo like Lara did? And do you think that would have pushed the fight anymore? It's a fine line. I personally probably wish he did, just to put the more pressure on it. You know, I always like to call out, you know, I'm old school. So I wish he did. But then, you know, it's someone else's event. You're not trying to get booed and like look crazy. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to look like classless, or, you know, just find some other bullshit way for fans to turn against you. So, you know, it might not have been the right opportunity. Just snatch a mic. I'm here. You know. But those guys all have, everyone I just listed, I would rather see him fight, Canelo fight. But they're talking about Callum Smith. Callum Smith, he's not bad. He's obviously better than Rocky Fielding, but I'm not trying to see Canelo versus Great Britain. I really don't, you know. I'm not saying there's no nice British fighters, but, you know, there's certain styles that I think would give Canelo more problems, you know. And if he could beat those, then that shows me more. Like, just beating big, tall British fighters with limited resumes and we don't really know everything about them, that doesn't really do nothing, you know, to me. That doesn't, you know, Matt Hatton, Ryan Rhodes, he's already been proven effective against that style. Matthew Hatton, Ryan Rhodes, Rocky Fielding, he tore up. Callum Smith would be like Rocky Fielding, but, you know, a couple levels better with more power. Jacobs doesn't get it done one way. He jumped on Peter Quillen when he had it hurt, but then he boxes other guys. He can get on his toes, as you've seen in the Golovkin fight. You know, he has an amateur background. These are like even matches because there's multiple looks, and you have to see who gets their game plan on first. Yo, I don't know what's going on with the likes, but if you want this stream to continue, y'all must get those likes up. Like, I don't know if it's YouTube playing me, but the likes have been like increasing. Like, people just want to comment. Listen, if you guys like these types of videos, these interpersonal where I can talk to you, y'all gotta hit that like button. You know, everyone wants to comment, which is great. That's cool. But take this, when you come in, you might as well just make it part of your normal routine. And every time I say something, I see the likes significantly jump up. So that lets me know that people are just so quick to leave whatever comments and emojis and all the shit that they want to talk about. I'm trying to tell you, the only way I can make these a reality, especially for the length of time that I do, this sucks up a lot of time. Do you know how many things I could do, like with editing videos for you guys in 3 hours? I'm confined to one space talking for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. I could get so much more videos out. So you guys got to make it worth, worth the effort. And it seems like the people like the live streams too, because they're reacting to them, They keep showing up for the other ones. So we got to get that somehow under control. And on top of that, YouTube is tripping, don't send out notifications to half, probably more than half of my subs. So we got to take it into our own hands, like we always do with everything else. Anyway, like I said, Callum Smith is cool. It's a step up from Rocky Fielding because he beat Rocky Fielding, and he's a champion with the real belt. But at the end of the day, I don't want to just see Canelo keep fighting. Canelo does really well against that. Guys who have power, slow, not really super rhythmic. Like Charlo is bigger than Canelo, and he's rhythmic. Like he has rhythm. Like, you know what I'm saying? He has a good jab. That's interesting to me. Like Danny Jacobs, guys like that. It's just certain guys move different. They have more like pizzazz. So since Canelo, what the funny thing is? I know this is gonna make some people mad, but we don't give a fuck. Canelo actually has the style that they always try to relegate to black people. Canelo actually has more of a black style, or you could say an American style. That's actually Canelo. So I actually want to see it up against people with similar attributes. You get what I'm saying? Canelo has easily studied Floyd Mayweather and taken shit. I see him doing signature things that Floyd did, like the shoulder roll. But I know there's a lot of racist motherfuckers who they don't want to admit that a Mexican fighter learned from a black fighter. They just don't. The racists I'm talking about. They'll be like, no, you're full of shit. Floyd's a pillow-fisted runner. All right. He's not doing certain actual sequences. Man, he learned from Floyd. It is what it is. Floyd was on the ropes with the shoulder roll and shit, and then you see Canelo implementing the shoulder roll and, doing it a lot more and shit. Yeah, come on, man. It's very easy to see. But he'll never admit it either. I never heard him say that, DAZN is going to give Canelo the Anthony Joshua protection plan. I don't know, because Canelo at least has, Canelo has a better resume than Joshua. So Canelo has fought people. But this is the thing. Canelo will fight somebody that we really want to see, and then he'll start doing whatever the fuck he wants, and then he'll fight someone really good. That's what we've seen. You fought Austin, he might fight two rugged fights, stylistic nightmares or whatever, in a row, and that's it. And then he'll go to doing whatever he wants. That's what I've noticed with Canelo. So since he fights pretty frequently, he has a cool resume in doing that. Like he'll fight Austin Trout, then fight Floyd Mayweather, but then coming off a loss, he fights Angulo, Then he fights Edeslandi Lara, okay, we back to someone good. Then he fights James Kirkland or something. Off of a layoff over a year, can't use Anna Wolf. And then he fights Kirkland, and I'm just going off the top of my head, so I don't know if this is in 100% exact order. But fights Kirkland, then he'll fight Amir Khan and Liam Smith. And you're like, what the hell? Then he'll fight Chavez Jr., so you're like, And then Chavez looks horrible. And then after that, he'll fight Triple G twice. And you're like, oh shit, Canelo just beat Triple G. Then he'll fight Rocky Fielding. You know what I'm saying? But he's always had that. Where it's competition's up there, then it regresses. Up there, regress. Up, regress. Up, you know, he has that like seesaw type of competition. That's what I've seen from Canelo. Good fighter, good resume, but his competition seems to regress in spots and segments. Oh yeah, Cotto was in there somewhere too, which was a good name. It's almost like I took two Golovkin fights. Now shut the fuck up. Now let me do you know what I'm saying? Now let me fight Rocky Fielding and Callum Smith and whoever I want. You know, and then people get on his case. That's every fighter? No, it's not. No, it's not. See, you guys, you can't trust me, dog. You can't beat me at this game, bro. Floyd Mayweather fought Ricky Hatton, Juan Manuel Marquez, you know, Victor Ortiz. These are all like in sequences. Before that was Oscar De La Hoya. You know, then Floyd fought Miguel Cotto, right? Did a bid in jail. So he came back to his mandatory, Robert Guerrero at that time, you know, who only had one loss that he avenged by knockout. Then after Robert Guerrero, he fought Canelo, who was supposed to knock him out and was 10, 13 years younger than him and a champion and bigger than him. And then after Canelo, who'd he fight? Like Maidana, 2 tough fights, right? And then he fought Pacquiao, and then he fought Berto. So where's the Rocky Fielding there? You said that's every fighter. Floyd gets called a cherry picker. Name somebody I named from Juan Manuel Marquez and De La Hoya days all the way up until Pacquiao, and you tell me Rocky Fielding. Even if you add Berto, which happened after Pacquiao, Berto is no Rocky Fielding. Berto is a 2-time legit champion in his division, youthful and bigger than Floyd, with power, you know. With power, he knocked out Josecito Lopez, who was fighting Keith Thurman, right? So you said every fighter does it? When? Where is Floyd Mayweather's, out of that whole stanza from De La Hoya to current, where is his Rocky Fielding? You said it was everybody. You said everyone's doing this. Fighters today, see, bro, now, see, this is what they do. I ask a direct question and he don't want to answer. You said everybody's doing it. I just named somebody who's somebody we all know, listed it, and now you're saying fighters today do it. Bro, that's not the question. If you keep playing with me, I'm going to put you in a hot seat. You either answer the question and then be in the hot seat, or admit that you were wrong, bro. Tell me how did Floyd, where is his Rocky Fielding? All right, bro, one last time. Name Floyd, I just named Floyd from De La Hoya to Berto, you know, his Showtime and HBO contract. Name his Rocky Fielding. If you do not do that in your next response, you will be blocked. Or say you're right if you want to wave the white flag. So you let me know. L. Lawlett. Name Floyd Mayweather, somebody he fought that was as bad as Rocky Fielding from De La Hoya to Berto. You see how his responses slow up all of a sudden. Berto is a 2-time champion, younger, has speed, has power. There is no way he's on Rocky Fielding level at all, or Liam Smith. Because Liam Smith and these guys didn't really have any major advantages. Berto might have a speed and power advantage, you know, but he just can't land on Floyd. Someone said, wave the flag. Hey, you got 10 seconds, my G. You're right. Name another fighter other than Floyd. Block him. Nope. See, you gotta, if you want to wave the white flag, you gotta just do it. He says, he says, yeah, name another fighter. So you don't want to admit you lost, bro. So that you see how they try to do? Now you getting blocked anyway. You have to, if you wave the white flag, wave the white flag. Don't be like, oh yeah, you're right. Okay, do it again. No, that's not how that works. Now you getting blocked regardless. Because that's not waving the white flag. You basically want to keep, you said every fighter does this. And then I told you a fighter that didn't do it. No, it's too late, bro. Look at it. He trying to do like Joshua now. He talking about you win. Nope, blocked. Bow. Listen, no mercy. You could have said you win. Okay, I see where you're coming from. I said it wrong. And he didn't want to do it. And then now he trying to, nah, bro, we not doing that. He said, okay, you got that one. Okay, do it again. No, you said no fighter or every fighter's doing it. And I said, what about Floyd? And then you wasted everybody's time. And then you finally say, okay, Floyd is one. And that's like that's like when your parents make you say sorry to your sibling and you're not really sorry. You're just sorry you got caught. So you're just like, oh, I'm sorry. You know, we're not doing that. I'm telling you, these guys have to lie to make point. I am not out here lying. Whether you love me, if you hate me, I do not have to arbitrarily lie. I'm not even lying with my own feelings. But I don't ever have to lie to create a point. I'm not saying shit that didn't happen. I add, in fact, if I am lying, you could check me, you know? Ego Bin Laden. Yeah, I'm bending your chick. But anyway, I don't have to lie to make a point. And if I'm lying, then you tell me the Rocky Fielding that Floyd fought. From De La Hoya to Berto. He said executing it. Man, we not playing because they don't want it. This is what they do because they're emotional. They can't just say like, yo, okay, that's a solid point. You right. Then we would just leave you alone. I ain't no bully. I ain't gonna just, like Tupac said, I ain't no bully. I ain't gonna beat no motherfucker up because the crowd want to see it. We don't even have to keep doing this. If you know what you're saying is true, then there's no reason to wave the white flag. If you know what you're saying isn't, then that's where you would do it. But you can't try to teeter on both. Okay, we got another hot seat. Kozanak. How is Robert Guerrero, at the time Floyd fought him, equivalent to Rocky Fielding? When he was the interim champion and he beat the undefeated Selçuk Aydin, therefore making him Mayweather's mandatory. I tell you, I'm catching bodies in the AM. It doesn't matter. Let's get it. Okay, so tell me how Robert Guerrero was equivalent to Rocky Fielding. Everybody knew who Robert Guerrero just beat Berto. Everybody knew who Guerrero was. Robert Guerrero fought Orlando Salido. He was an accomplished featherweight. His wife had cancer. Everybody knew his story. Nobody in America really even knew who Rocky Fielding was like that. That's why they were talking about his height and size and comparing him to a fucking Rocky Balboa movie. And Robert Guerrero had an amateur pedigree. I don't know anything about Rocky Fielding's amateur pedigree. Robert, who's Rocky Fielding? Where's this dude at, bro? Listen, we gotta hurry this up. Rocky was undefeated also. Okay, here, I'm gonna let the fans vote. If you guys believe that Rocky Fielding and Robert Guerrero, when Floyd fought him, are anything close to being the same, then I'll let him stay. If that's an L, put your L's up. He's trying to say Rocky Fielding and Robert Guerrero are on the same level. Rocky Fielding looked horrible, bro. Robert Guerrero beat a world-class like champion for, in Berto. He beat somebody of note. There's no way you could compare Robert Guerrero at that time to it. And once again, see, you guys, I'm telling you, that emotion is going to get the best of you, or we going to get rid of you, one of the two. Robert Guerrero was Floyd's mandatory. He just got out of jail and Floyd fought his mandatory, who had been calling him out. Rocky Fielding wasn't Canelo's mandatory at all. In fact, how could he be the mandatory if Canelo never even fought at 168? Stupid. Listen, Canelo never even fought at 168, so how could he have been the mandatory for a division he had never entered? That's why he just became a 3 weight class champion. Hey, get this dude out. Listen, do we have any shooters? Where are y'all at? My shooters still sleep. Get this dude out of here. The fans have voted. I'm telling you, they not fucking with it. This dude, that's Robert Guerrero fought Orlando Salido when he was on drugs because he failed a Pettis. That's why if you look at his resume, it has a no contest by it. He beat Vicente Escobedo before Broner, you know, who was a relevant guy. He was relevant. He used to spar with Pacquiao. You know, who's Rocky Fielding known for even being in sparring camps with them? Like when Robert Guerrero, they said Robert Guerrero, when Pacquiao was, you know, on his mystery shakes or whatever, they said Robert Guerrero was out there and they canceled the sparring because of him. Because he hurt Pacquiao or some shit. And this dude's trying to compare Rocky Fieldings. Please stop. Now, I'm not doing no more hot seats because these people are just wasting time. All right, I got to get him out of here. I really ain't got no shooters. All right, Real Brother 32, you on. All right, we got a new shooter. Real Brother 32 always in here. And that's what I'm saying, like, Rocky Fielding didn't really even do nothing. Like I said, these dudes gotta lie to make their point. Who has Rocky even beat? Tyrone Zugi. That's his best win, I guess, or the win that made him champion. So anyway, that's what it is. Yeah, man, that's disrespectful to the Ghost Guerrero to even make that comparison. He said, "Who the hell is Zugi?" He said, "Who is Zugi?" That's what I'm saying, bro. They got me catching bodies early. These dudes really don't want to admit it. They just don't want to admit what we all know to be true. He's so soft to be big. That was an easy lick for him. That was Canelo robbing the bank. No, Real Brother wasn't a shooter before. Hey, I'm about to order this breakfast room service. Hold on. Hey, smash the like button. Yeah, I was trying to make an order, breakfast order, but my phone won't even turn on. Okay. Yeah, I was trying to order room service. American breakfast. Could I have can I actually add an egg? Yeah. Over medium. Sausage. Wheat. Orange juice. I'll take orange juice. Did you say both? Yeah, I'll take both. That's good. Yeah, like two creams and 2 sugars. Yeah, that should do it. Thank you. Yes, do you have any hot sauce? Yeah, I'll just take ketchup and hot sauce with it too. Yep. Thank you. Okay, thank you. What? Hey, this shit is bugging, bro. I should have got bacon. I don't know why I didn't. Hey, this shit is bugging. The phone would not answer. The phone wouldn't answer. Or, I mean, hang up. I couldn't. I had to talk on speakerphone. Big Ben, what up? Man, we just chilling. Somebody said call back and order bacon. Hey, hold on, I need bacon. I'll just get a side of bacon. How's that? Yes, I just placed an order. Could I also get a side of bacon also? Thank you. Bye. Yeah, I got the orange juice. I just got a side of bacon, fuck it. Cause I didn't want to be like, hey, change it. I don't know. I don't like being difficult, especially when it's my fault. You know what I'm saying? And whoever put call back and get bacon, man, I blame you. You did this. My bad, yo. But let's get it, man. We the gang. He said can't be dissing U.S. breakfast. What y'all talking about? I didn't diss American breakfast. He said, shit, I would have called back. You said it. I think you were the one that said it, man. Whoever said that, bro. I still got to get a flight to New York. I'm going to fuck around and... let's talk about... Here's the other thing, man. Yeah, it's Cursor. You the one that made me... Because bacon started sounding good after I hung up. And then it's Cursor was like, man, I would have got the bacon. My fucking bill gonna be $88 for breakfast. Hey, it's Cursor. You need a super chat me $12 for this bacon. It's probably gonna be hella expensive. I blame you. Manuel Gabriel doing the most. He said call back and ask for extra bacon. Nah, bro, they gonna fuck around and kick me out. This motherfucker keep asking for Triple G the WC basically said they want to order Triple G fight with Charlo still. If Charlo obviously wins this weekend. What y'all think about that? Triple G versus Charlo, we need that. I agree. See, it's so funny, man. It's so funny that certain fighters have a built-in pass from fans. You know, when they say stuff. Like the guys that like guys that they don't like don't get a pass for shit. And then guys that they do like get a pass, and they're like their teams are saying, in my opinion, things that are like even crazier. We'll get into it in a second. So, for example, from what I've seen, the Charlos are go-getters. Whether they're getting the fights or not, they keep it on people's mind that this is what they want. They let people know, you know. Why did I think I seen somebody? I'm tripping. Damn, I thought I seen something. Anyway, they keep it heavy on people's mind that they want the fight. Right? But people, they're like, oh, I don't like the Charlos. Why? They're calling out the top competition. They said they want it. It's up to the top competition, who's the A side, to accept it. Wow, what was harsh? What are you talking about? Danny Jacobs versus Canelo's a good fight. I hope that happens. I don't want to see Canelo versus Triple G3. If they do fight, Canelo Triple G, see, this is like, it's like AJ. Shout out to E Building Productions, $5 super chat to help with the bacon. Thank you, appreciate that. Yeah, you know this hotel add-on bacon and shit is gonna be hell expensive. Room service too. Yeah, making me walk and shit. Appreciate you. Money game. Just like Joshua Dillian White. Whether Joshua's a champion or not, you can always fight Dillian White because that's like bad blood. You know, he could lose it. Joshua could lose to Tyson Fury or Deontay Wilder and then still fight Dillian White. So that fight's not really even going anywhere because they have bad blood. You know? What happened to face-to-face? What are you guys talking about? Oh, that's the one that got timed out over breakfast? Yeah, y'all listen, yeah. Hey, I got shooters. I told you my shooters will ride, bro. But you guys, we can take the sensitivity down. He was talking about breakfast. Y'all don't have to block him. No, I seen it. He said something like American breakfast is a heart attack or some shit, and that's what I ordered. Man, I don't give a fuck about that. Y'all can let my man live off of that. He ain't like, that's his opinion on some food shit. And, you know, like if he was a vegan, he was like, fuck you, meat eaters suck. You know, I don't give a fuck about that. Yeah, y'all don't have to go in. I want, basically, we gotta have a shooter meeting or something. the people who are disrupting the chat, like spreading lies, propaganda, losing hot seats, you know, stuff like that. That's more of the concern than, you know, somebody's opinion on the breakfast I ordered. Timeout for making jokes. I don't know. Yeah, y'all don't have to do stuff like that. Like, get rid of them for that. Yeah, people like slave it. That's what I'm saying. These stalkers and, you know, people who coming in with ego, transgender accounts and, you know, just unnecessary weird stuff. Listen, my thing is my rap sheet clean. I'm not a young buck. You can try to find dirt on me. Good luck with that. Cinnamon Savage, what up? Yeah, y'all still talking about my breakfast. Y'all tripping. But, yeah, man, it's crazy. Hopefully 2019 we get some good fights, because sometimes what I hear from the camps is, like, crazy. Like, why should Triple G fight Charlo? Who's he beat? Who did, Vanes Monterosin beat? In fact, Vanes Monterosin lost to Demetrius Andrade, and he lost to Lada and hadn't fought in 2 years. See, this is why new media is always going to prevail, because they're coming from an emotional standpoint in an emotional space, and we're not. There's no way you can win when you're thinking with pure emotions. That's going to get the best of you. That's just how that works, you know? Because I literally listen to the man fans, their talking points and their arguments, and then I analyze it to see if it makes sense. And even if I put myself in those shoes and accept what they say, they're not consistent with it. If you're gonna say, how does Charlo deserve a Triple G fight? How does Jacobs deserve Canelo? Then explain Rocky Fielding, how he got a Canelo fight. Explain Vanes Monterosin. You guys are full of shit. You guys are full of shit. Charlos don't deserve it. Jacobs don't deserve it. You know? You know, truth be told, Jacobs has done more at middleweight than Canelo. Canelo beat Triple G in the second fight, but some people are acting like he didn't, you know, which is really the equivalent of, I thought Jacobs beat Triple G and just didn't get the nod. You know, even the first fight, that was a draw. So Canelo didn't technically win, right? And Canelo fought Julio Cesar Chavez at a weight that he looked horrible in that fight. And then he fought, who else did he beat at middleweight? Versus Jacobs is he beat undefeated Peter Quillin. I thought he beat Triple G. And then Luis Cuba Arias, and then Mad Zaleski, who knocked out Charlo's last opponent before Charlo knocked him out. You know, Mad Zaleski. And then he just fought Sergey Derevchenko, who Triple G didn't want to fight. So Jacobs, being that he's an actual middleweight, he's done more at middleweight, beating Sergio Mora twice, beating Peter Quillin, like I said, even fighting Dimitri Perot, even though he lost. So he's clearly done more. You know, it's just so you guys played games and shit. Like, if you're an A side, you could call a lot more shots. Imagine if Jacobs got to pick and choose because he was the desired fight that everyone want for, you know, he's the money man. He represented all the then he would be able to pick Canelo, and Canelo would be jumping up for joy to fight him. I mean, we know this. But then some idiots will come around and say Jacobs don't deserve Canelo. How don't he deserve him? He has a better resume he fought Triple G before Canelo, you know, and I thought he really beat him. And who knows and this is what I'm saying. If Triple G wasn't sitting up here chasing Canelo and then he immediately rematched Jacobs, who knows? Maybe Jacobs could have knocked him out. We don't know. because he was never given that option. But since Canelo is the desired fight, we've seen 2 Golovkin fights, so Canelo got 2 chances at it. Yeah, they don't make sense. They say Triple G shouldn't fight Edeslandi Lara. What has he done at 160? He's a 154 pounder. Okay, what did Kell Brook do at 160? He was a 47 pounder. What did Vanes Martirosyan, a guy who lost to Lara in his last fight and took a 2-year hiatus, what did he do at 160? These dudes is full of shit. That's what I'm saying. They can't. There's literally, it's been tried and tested. There's no way they can beat us because they're not even. They're basically male groupies. They're man fans. Cheerleading for anything and everything from a certain fighter. No, we're not doing that. Charlo sisters. That's corny. I mean, you fight them then. They'll probably beat your asses. So, you know, all that Charlo shit, that shit is a dub, bro. They're Charlo sisters, then tell one of the top guys to fight them. And then we don't have to worry about it right now. You know, they won't be making so much noise then. Everybody wants to see this is how inferior the fans really feel. Because if you knew your fighter would destroy somebody, the guy that you were pulling for to win, why wouldn't you want to see it? It's that simple. If your boy was about to, if he was about to race somebody, and you know he had a faster, oh shit. Hello. Oh, hey. That was quick.
Yeah. Alright, so can I come in?
Yeah.
Where can I put it?
Anywhere there's room, like right here. Sorry. Yeah, right there. Yeah, you got it.
Can you do some of this?
Huh? You want me to grab it?
No, sign this one.
Oh.
I got this. I'll wear outside, okay?
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Have a
Have a
nice
good
day.
day. Hey, shoot. She was probably like, why the fuck this dude got this hat on from Home Improvement and these fucking glasses? That shit, she looked at me hella crazy, bro. She's like, oh, hey, like did a double take. Hey, I'm about to eat. Fuck what y'all talking about. She looked at me so crazy. Like, what the fuck you got this shit on? Like, motherfucker, you in Miami. It's not that, it's not that cold. All right, y'all, I'm about to eat. Peace out.